If you're still using platforms like Upwork, Elance, or Fiverr to hire virtual assistants, you're getting ripped off, not just in money, but in time, energy, and headaches. Why? Because those platforms are built for their profit, not yours. They flood you with unqualified, low-motivation freelancers who treat your business like a side hustle. But I've spent the last 30-plus years building a private list of 20,000-plus highly educated, highly motivated VAs from around the world, people with real college degrees, real work ethic, and the hunger to build a better life. These are not your typical freelancers. In this video, I'm pulling back the curtain and showing you how to tap into that system, how to hire smarter, protect your business, and scale faster using real talent. Let's get into it. Champ, I've been an entrepreneur since 9th grade in high school and a real estate investor since 2006. And all that time, I've never borrowed money from a sticky banker or held a resume job. Today's lesson is going to show you how one of the most powerful tools in any business owner's arsenal, virtual assistants, or VAs as I call them, whether you're a real estate investor, retail store owner, photographer, salon owner, doctor, pizza shop, coach or consultant, virtual assistants can help you make more money while spending less time in cash. In fact, if you're not using VAs in your business right now, you're leaving money on the table. You're likely overwhelmed doing tasks you shouldn't be doing. Let's fix that. Why listen to me? I've been working with VAs since the late 1990s, back when we were on dial-up internet and Google wasn't even the top search engine. I started outsourcing to places like India and Pakistan before it was cool, and I've built entire businesses, moving companies, real estate brokerages, software tools, using virtual teams. From custom software development to cold calling, customer service, lead generation, website design, and CRM follow-ups, I've done it all with VAs. So today I'm going to teach you how much to pay a VA, what kind of work they can do, where to find good VAs, pros and cons of hiring VAs, my personal strategies from 15 plus years in the trenches. Let's dive in. How much should you pay a virtual assistant? The beautiful thing about outsourcing is the currency exchange advantage. For example, $1 USD airs around 280 Pakistani rupees or 83 Philippine pesos as of this recording. This means you can hire a full-time VA, 48 hours a week, for as low as $120, $160 a month in some countries. Or for $400, $800 a month, you can hire top-tier talent with college degrees, fluent English, and industry experience. Compare that to hiring in the US, where a receptionist alone can cost $3,000 a month. What can a virtual assistant actually do? I like to break this into two types of VAs. One, back-end VAs, no voice work. They handle tasks like data entry, CRM management, lead scraping, graphic design, social media posting, email marketing, research, website updates, SEO tasks. These are great for people with strong English reading, writing skills, but maybe limited spoken English or confidence. 2, front-end VAs, voice required. These are your cold callers, inbound sales reps, appointment setters, customer service reps, follow-up agents, secretaries, assistants. These people have strong English-speaking skills. I hire ones with college degrees, strong accents, but clear communication, high motivation to work and learn. Real-life examples from my businesses. Moving company. Front-end VAs answered all incoming calls, gave moving quotes, booked appointments, followed up post-move for reviews, cold-called landlords, apartment complexes for referrals, back-end VAs, processed contracts and payments, uploaded invoices to CRM, ran Facebook ads, handled spreadsheets and payroll tracking, real estate brokerage, front-end VAs, cold-called expired listings, FSBOs, pre-qualified inbound leads, scheduled showings, handled inbound renter calls, spoke with property owners and gathered details, back-end VAs, managed listings online, Craigslist, Zillow, etc., created flyers, social media content, managed CRM and email sequences, compiled comps and created seller reports, real estate investing, SubTo, wholesaling, flipping, front-end VAs, cold called pre-foreclosures, absentee owners, vacant homes, took calls from bandit signs, qualified leads from PPC and direct mail, built rapport with sellers, back-end VAs, pulled tax delinquent and probate lists, skip traced leads, managed KPIs, submitted offers by email or DocuSign, followed up on automation. I once got a 1M plus listing from a VA cold calling on my behalf. These people are game changers. Where to find great virtual assistants. OnlineJobs.ph, great for Filipino VAs. Upwork, global talent, hourly or fixed. Fiverr, one-off or part-time help. Facebook VA groups, hidden gems here. Referrals, the best VAs often come from referrals. Pro tip, test 2-3 candidates with small tasks before committing full-time. Pros of hiring virtual assistants. Scale your business fast. Save up to 80% on payroll. Get time back to focus on revenue-generating tasks. 24/7 productivity with international workers. Access highly educated global talent. Build systems around your business, not yourself. Risks and disadvantages. Time zone differences. Bad hires can waste time. Miscommunications. Tech issues, a bad internet, needs clear training and SOPs. But don't worry, I teach you how to avoid these mistakes inside my advanced training and books. Most people try to hire VAs using platforms like Upwork, Elance, or Fiverr. While these services are convenient, they are ultimately designed to benefit the platforms themselves, not the entrepreneur. These companies get paid every time they connect someone, so they want to give users a false sense of security. But if you want 90-100% output from your VA team, you can't rely on those outdated systems. The quality of workers is often subpar because their mindset is wrong. They're not career-minded, they're just people trying to scrape by. With my system, you get access to a hand-built list of 20,000, 30,000 high-quality professionals from around the world. These are people with excellent English, multiple degrees, bachelor's, master's, PhDs, and the right attitude. They're not the same as the junk workers you'll find on traditional freelance sites. These people didn't just fall into VA work because they had no better options. They're hungry, career-focused, and motivated for a better life. You can access this list on our website, or you can hire me directly for consulting. I'll show you how to build your own curated list like I did. Yes, it takes a lot of time, money, and marketing, but it's worth every penny. I've been building mine since 2000, and it includes everything from cold callers to programmers, and they're all battle-tested. Yes, these premium VAs cost more upfront, but they generate far more than their cost in revenue, sometimes in just a week or two. That's the ROI you should care about. We've already covered the basics. Where to find VAs, traditional platforms versus my system, how much to pay, typically $120, $400 a month plus performance bonuses, types of VAs, front-end and back-end, what tasks they can handle, marketing, follow-up, lead gen, customer support, etc. If you're unsure how to implement VAs in your business, I don't care if you run a law firm, a tattoo shop, or a doctor's office. I can help you create systems and guerrilla marketing campaigns that generate huge ROI with minimal spend. Reach out for consulting through my website and I'll ask a few questions, analyze your situation, and give you actionable steps to implement immediately. We also covered how VAs save you money on office space, furniture, internet, etc. You only pay for their time and skills. But let's now talk about risks. Risks of hiring VAs, especially the wrong way. 1. Mindset. Mismatch. If you use traditional sites, you'll often find people who don't have long-term career goals or discipline. They quit easily, aren't stable, and waste your time and training. 2. Data security. Just like with physical employees, VAs can steal data, clients, or misuse your resources. Don't hand over credit card info, customer lists, or private access on day one. Build trust first. 3. Employee-like risks. Everything that can go wrong with a local employee can go wrong with a VA, except it's harder to track and control. That's why you need proper systems, vetting, and guidance to manage them. 4. High turnover with traditional freelancers. Most low-quality VAs quit fast. You train them, and they're gone. This is why my system works better. You get access to motivated, long-term professionals. If you want your hiring to go into autopilot, like I did with my moving company and brokerage, where VAs handled hiring for VAs and real estate agents, let me help you build the system. Don't waste time and energy guessing or repeating mistakes. Get help from someone who's done it for over 20 years and has scaled multiple businesses using this exact model. Unlock the power of virtual assistants with VAX2, my proven system used in 3 real businesses. If you're tired of wasting money on low-quality VAs from Upwork or Fiverr, if you're ready to stop gambling with your time, energy, and business data, then you need to get your hands on VAX2, my step-by-step virtual assistant hiring and training system that I've personally used to scale. My multi-location moving company, Dr. Move, my real estate brokerage firm, my We Buy Houses operation. VAX2 isn't theory. It's a battle-tested blueprint that includes what you get inside VAX2. Pro VA contracts, legal paperwork to protect your business, pay plus bonus breakdown, know exactly what to offer and why, ad templates plus placement strategy, where to post and what to say to attract top-tier talent, copy and paste systems, my ready-to-go templates to save you weeks of work, cream of the crop filtering system so you only hire A players, training guides plus explainer videos so they can hit the ground running, live biz examples, real behind-the-scenes looks at how I use VAs daily, built for real businesses, not theory. Whether you're a real estate investor, a local service business owner, or an entrepreneur tired of doing it all, this is the exact framework I used to hire VAs who now cold call leads, book appointments, manage my CRM, post ads, handle hiring, and way more so I don't have to. Ready to scale smarter? Don't learn the hard way. Get the full VAX2 course today and finally build a team of elite VAs who work like clockwork, even when you're asleep. Get VAX2 now at myrealestatedojo.com. Grow your team, buy back your time, increase your profits. Final thoughts. Virtual assistants help me grow 3 businesses without going into debt. They help me transition from working in my business to working on it. If you're serious about real estate investing, flipping, wholesaling, or starting a service business, you need to build a virtual team. Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and twice as beautiful as you'd ever imagined. Sorry, Rumi. Don't take no for an answer.